I'm Riley. I'm 24. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm looking for someone that wants to be my adventure buddy, and it's someone that I can trust in and is going to be there for me.
Forget about the male loneliness epidemic. Let's talk about how this video is literally proof that men are once again projecting because they think women view men the same way they view women, but we don't. This video that's going super viral right now is once again proof that the manosphere BS that they teach you, that's like 90% of women only go after the top, like 5% of men, is again projection. And I saw this behavior this weekend at the club. As always, before we dive in, make sure you like, comment, repost, and follow along for more. But let's talk about it. Also, I'm going to tag below a man who had a great take on this as well, in case you need to listen to one of those. Men will cry, what about our personalities? Until Riley comes along. She has a great personality. She's far from unattractive. She seemed like one of the better picks in the group. But still, most of those men decide to go after the few conventionally attractive choices. I saw two huge things, including this, jump out to me when I was at the club this weekend for the first time in well over a year. Now, for starters, to be clear, I'm not trying to put myself in that upper group of women. I know I'm far from the hottest girl at any bar I enter, but I want to be clear that I was approached by like 4 or 5 men this weekend, so before the trolls come in here, I do just fine for myself, although I know a lot of it is just because I have followers in Minneapolis. But that being said, I don't go to the bars to hook up with men. I was there to meet a new group of friends. But they were there to hit on men, and I was there to observe. I noticed one of two huge things. First, we don't have the time today to dissect, but most of the men were sitting back and would eyeball you and wait for you to approach. And that's hilarious to me, because all these men are running around pretending they're alpha males whilst demanding the princess treatment. You don't get to have both of those things, honey. But the second and more noticeable thing, which again ties back to the original projection, is that the few men who actually were approaching women were all approaching like the same few like super hot women who were way out of their league over and over and over again. We watched all these men get rejected. Also, there were plenty of girls at the bar who clearly wanted to talk to men and were maybe more in their league that they were completely ignoring. And it was just wild to get to witness this hypocrisy like for the first time in real life. But yeah, ladies, just know next time like a troll is screaming at you to go meet someone in person instead of online, like the same men that exist online exist in real life, and that's scary. I do also want to put a disclaimer at the end here. The men who approached me that night, very nice, wonderful men. Some of them were just fans saying hi, and keep putting yourself out there. You were very respectful. It was a good interaction.